do 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 do. Hey, you're talking to your boy Judy, Corona free. Think I might have had it for a little bit, but I'm good now, man. Fucking A. Self-quarantined and shit. Haven't been outside in a while. I told you I took out the trash the other day, and just the sun on you is amazing. It is fucking amazing. That's what they did with the Spanish flu. One of the big things that helped cure the Spanish flu was sunshine, vitamin D. You need that shit. So it's probably good that they're locking people in the house. Big plans for the weekend, guys? Where are you gonna go? Nowhere, because you're stuck. Hey. I'm gonna go everywhere. You guys don't even know I'm going fucking everywhere, son.
What are you talking about?
Bro, I went and got a package. I'm ready. There's a knife you can use somewhere over there. Got a friend over here. We're gonna light a fire because it's a little chilly out here in Los Angeles, California, and then we're going everywhere. Everywhere, son.
What's that mean? Up the PCH?
No, we're gonna stay in the house, and we're going everywhere. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm getting there.
Are you catching what I'm throwing at you?
Suddenly.
And I'm gonna time shit too. I'm gonna do this shit like a scientist. I'm gonna hit timers. So it's like, okay, we've done this long enough, time to do this. All right, we've done this, time to do that. As soon as this fucking show is over, I'm gone. I'm gonna be on Mars. Fuck with me. She's doing the wood pile right now. It's kind of nice to see a woman do some goddamn work around here.
Lovely.
I'm not saying that women don't do work. I just don't have any women around here to do work, so I'm always the one doing the shit. I slept and shit earlier today. You know why? Because you. If you're gonna go everywhere in your brain, you got to make sure shit is pretty tight. You dig what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Yeah. I put the dishes in the goddamn put the dishes in the fucking dishwasher. Threw in a load of laundry. Lysol the whole fucking place. Does it smell like Lysol in here? Yeah, it does smell like Lysol. I Lysol this whole fucking place. 99% fucking. I didn't even realize I had so much Lysol, and I just opened up a fucking thing. It was almost like I psychically knew that all this shit was gonna happen. I accidentally bought all this toilet paper, stashed it, forgot where the fuck it was, bought more, and then that shit crashed. And then, like, same deal with the fucking Lysol. I opened up this thing, there's all this Lysol. What's that?
She's not at all apprehensive about your brush with corona or your apparent brush with coronavirus. She's not. She's
a healthy woman, and I think she understands that, like, we're not going to stop this shit, dude. Like, you're either going to get it or you're not going to get it. And if you do get it, just go lay your ass the fuck down. And I've quarantined for over 14 days. So like I've done exactly I've done what they told me. There's a gas thing on the side over there yeah, like I've done everything they told me to do properly. You dig what I'm saying? I've done the 14 days, I did the 3 days off, I did everything they told me to do. So I don't know. She gets it, that's on her. It's a chance you take. That is a chance you take. Chances make champions, John. What's that?
How long is she staying for?
It's none of your fucking business.
just trying to figure things out.
How long is she staying for? Yeah. I'm near beeswax.
How long is she staying for? Let's see how far you're going.
Longer than girls stay with you.
That is probably true these days.
Yep, it is true.
I'll just be over here on the couch, drunk, sleeping, while you pay for the hotel room.
What a fuck up. How'd you fuck that one up?
But by the way, that's not what happened. I was there.
Whatever. She was a hot piece of ass, and you just
I
blew
know.
it.
Yeah, I know.
She was Mexican.
That was not good. Yes, correct.
Was she Latin? Just a nice little fucking hot little Latin piece of ass. And what does John do? Gets drunk on fucking gin and passes out in a Beverly Hills goddamn fucking hotel room.
Not good.
You ever think about that shit and just be like, I'm gonna end it?
No, I don't. I learned from my mistakes. That was clearly a misstep. That was not a high point. I'm not doing that again.
Yeah,
but there's so much more to that. There's so much more to that story. There were so many sort of wheels within wheels, lots of smoke and mirrors. It was all very confusing.
Blah, fucking blah, 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 fucking blah, blah, blah.
Which I could have overcome if I had been in my right state of mind. But yes, that was not.
You guys got to know that this woman flew out to see John, and then
a couple times
he avoided her because he didn't think he was good enough for a woman to fly out to see him. He thought it was a joke. He thought it was a joke.
I thought I was getting fucked with.
He's like, fuck this bitch. No one's gonna fly out to see me. Meanwhile, she's like just in a hotel room waiting for him to fucking call. Comes back and then he falls asleep on the couch.
That part didn't happen, but regardless, I did not.
You didn't show up and get super wasted and then fall asleep.
Not really. I mean, the problem was that the night before I got fucking blackout drunk, so I showed up a little out of sorts, and then we went out for a bit, and then I didn't deliver on the major reason that she was in town for. So,
bro, I gave you all those dick pills.
Not that time. You're getting ahead of yourself. You were not here on that Friday. I could have used them on that day.
But I had been giving you dick pills for years, John. You couldn't have just stashed one dick pill just in case, like a JIC.
I could have set some aside for a break moment.
Instead, you're like instead of using these dick pills on a woman, I'm gonna watch weird pornography by myself while I'm really drunk on tequila. God damn it, John.
Go the distance.
Feel Good Friday. Feeling good you're not John. John is the corniest man in all of rap music. And that's something you could be proud of.
Oh, it's earned.
Fucking, hey, you earned that shit. Nobody can take that away from you. You fucking earned the shit out of that. Today's gonna be cool. We're not doing Feel Good Friday, but what we are gonna do is I got my man Scoop Deville, producer extraordinaire, son of Kid Frost, and he's doing a Lowrider mix. which is like old soul, fucking like oldies. It's really fucking cool. Shout out to Art LaBelle. So yeah, Scoop's gonna do a lowrider mix for you guys to fucking. You can't drive anywhere, but you can just chill at the house and do your little lowrider shit. It'll be cool. You'll thank me later. And then if you want the lowrider mix for yourself, text pill mix to 213-205-3747. There it is. There it is. So we got that. This. What else are we? Oh. It's you versus Nickilishious.
That is coming up. She's got some weird ideas. Got to set her straight.
John versus Nickilishious about Tiger King. I wish we could take phone calls. I wish we can fucking. Do you gotta fuck it. We can't take. It's too late.
That'd be
too
complicated.
late. So John versus Nickilishious is coming up next. Don't go anywhere. After that, we got my man fucking Scoop Deville, Cali's own, LA's own Scoop Deville. Great producer, great dude, friend of the show, and he's doing the lowrider mix. And then after that, news from the chin. All right, y'all, let's go.
She got her own one in the city. The city's being so rude to her. You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
Shade 45, we are back. We have two of the most fucking prolific co-hosts. I guess you're a co-host, John. You do the news and shit. And then we got Nickilishious of Whoo Kids Show, one of the most popular shows on Shade 45. What's up, Nikki?
I miss you. How are you?
I'm fucking good. How you doing?
I'm doing whatever I'm doing something.
Fucking A, you're doing something. All right, so you and John, I didn't know about this shit, but like you guys have had like this low-key beef about Tiger King.
Yeah, look, I even wore my shirt. John is starting shit with me on social media, and I was like, we need to clear this. We need to have a debate for the people.
Wait, hold on a second. Since this is radio, what's on your shirt?
Oh, it's Tiger King and his tiger, one of his cats, his big cat.
Did you actually buy that?
She got a Tiger King
No, someone
shirt,
sent
John.
it to me.
Someone sent it to her, John.
Nice.
We'll send her a Tiger King shirt. You're not the only one that gets free shit sent to you.
I see. Yeah, got some booze and sneakers. Keep those coming.
Well,
I'm actually a fan of Tiger King. So what are you guys arguing about?
John says he's not being framed, and he is being framed. And I like Tiger King. It seems that John does not, and I want to know what John's problem is with Tiger King, with Joe Exotic.
John, do you dislike Joe Exotic?
Deeply. If the guy is seriously corrupt, he appears to be a bad man who, of course, is now doing over 20 years in prison for trying to have this lady killed. All these examples of very serious animal abuse. Animal abuse. He's out there killing these tigers. He's selling them. He's a shady character. I mean, and then to sort of call him a hero, and then he's been framed. It's just farce. I mean, I don't know what she fucking watched. If you believe that, Nikki.
Okay, I didn't call him a fucking hero, John, but I did say, first of all, Carol killed her fucking husband. So an eye for an eye. I also don't think that he actually sent out a hit for her because the guy, Jeff Lowe, knew that he was talking all this shit. He's like me and Whoo Kid and Jude. We talk our shit on the radio. We just do what we do. That's what Joe does. He got on his show. He talked his shit. He wasn't going to actually do it. That guy, his bark is bigger than his bite. So Jeff Lowe comes in, this dirtball, who, oh, God, I would love to talk to him. And he frames him. He's selling his fucking clothes. He is selling Joe Exotic's clothes on eBay for $600. He's a dork. Free Joe.
So is Jeff Lowe that one guy that came in and took over everything? Just for the casual fans that don't know everybody's first name and shit?
Oh, sorry.
She's in it.
Yeah, he
no,
stole
you're good.
Too. He stole the zoo. He was like, so listen to this. One of my friends, she, whatever she was, whatever her profession was, she would hang out with these guys in Vegas, she hung out with him in the Tigers one time. Yeah, sure, whatever. So she hung out with Jeff Lowe, and she's like, they were so bad. He would lock the Tigers up in these suitcases and drag them through like these shitty hotels in Vegas, not even a nice hotel. And these girls would come up and play with the Tigers, and then he'd fuck the girls, which that's his own thing. But he had a whole plan of how he was going to take over the zoo. So obviously he framed him, so then Joe would go to jail, and now he's selling his fucking fools on eBay.
What do you say about that there, John? What do you say about... first off, John, do you like Carol? Do you like that fucking lady that's basically running her own shitty zoo, except for making millions and millions of dollars off of it, saying that she's saving tigers?
No, of course not. Now, did she kill her husband?
Okay.
I mean, I think that there's a lot of smoke there. Is she a bad lady? I mean, I would say that, again, a lot of evidence suggests that. But, that along with
Carol's
this
a cunt, dude.
Carol is not somebody that I want to hang out with. But back to this guy, Jeff, for a second. So Nikki is saying, well, because Jeff's a bad guy, he must be involved with framing Joe. That doesn't follow. I mean, Joe, again, is this methed out animal abuser who was manipulating people, abusing animals, abusing the people that worked there. I think the evidence here is just overwhelming that the guy is a dirtbag. I mean, he's doing over 20 years because a jury convicted him. I'm not alone in this. It's clear that the guy is a degenerate, an abusive degenerate.
He's a
and you're out there
degenerate,
you're out there wearing his fucking shirt as though the guy's a hero. I find that mystifying, Nikki.
People wear Che Guevara shirts, and he fucking murdered homosexuals like a motherfucker. So, like fucking Tiger King's kind of lightweight. People wear fucking Chairman Mao shirts. He killed 30 million people. That shit's at Macy's, and you're fucking mad about Tiger King? Get your shit in order, fucking John.
Hey, there are a lot of bad people out there.
What the fuck?
So, but Nikki, I mean,
for as many people as you're saying, say, oh, there's all this evidence, I still haven't really seen any.
What the hell were you watching? All right, go on.
There's a million
I didn't see
people defending him who worked at it.
I didn't see the fucking last episode, but he probably did. But you gotta give it to the guy. He was like finessing fucking straight dudes with meth. You know what I mean? He was turning out straight guys with meth. Whatever, dude. Why is that not a good thing? If you're like some gay guy and you got a bunch of fucking meth and you can just turn out like fucking young straight fucking studs, all you gotta do is give him some meth and let him play with tigers and shit. He's got like guns. I'm not mad at that guy. That guy was fucking cool.
This whole world was so shady.
I think he's cool too. And John, let me hit you with this. Carol Baskins, if you know anything about Tampa, I have a professional athlete who was one of my clients who lived in that area. And he told me that Carol Baskins thing, it looks so big on TV and it's not. Nebraska Avenue, do you know anything about Nebraska Avenue in Tampa? She was a prostitute. She was a fucking hooker who tricked this guy. Carol Baskins was a hooker who tricked her fucking husband into picking her up.
Yeah,
and then allegedly murdered him. He just ended up dead. Can we both
sardine oil, John? Fucking sardine oil. We're gonna bring you to the Bronx Zoo when this is over. We're gonna put sardine oil on you and see what happens.
Oh my God, you're so in deep in this, Nicole. It's crazy. But okay,
I
so
am.
yes, but that whole show is just a parade of freaks. I accept that, but that doesn't mean that Joe is innocent in any way whatsoever. He's a methed out weirdo too, who's out there, with conspiring to have people killed. Now, you think he's talking shit? Yeah, probably. But when was the last time you went around and said, "Hey, let's have somebody killed"? You gave them money to do it. That's a little more than fucking around on the radio.
Let me ask you something.
How do you know? Did you see him hand off the fucking money, John?
I've got to trust somebody. All right, but what
John, let me just ask you something. Out of everybody that deserved to die, do you think Carol might have deserved to die? Like, just if I'm not saying that someone had to die, but like if there was like a contest between the three of them, like who deserved to die the most?
Oh, man. I mean, I don't know if I wish death upon Carol, but I think she's got some demons. She's got some skeletons. So who knows what's going to happen in the future. But does she deserve to die? I mean, I don't know.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not saying she deserved to die. I just want to know what you thought. I don't think anybody deserves to die. I'm a pacifist.
John is turned on by Carol Baskins. You can tell because he's turned on by this situation, especially. I think you want to get it on with Jeff Lowe and his wife, because they're accepting partners. That's what I think is happening here, Jude. John wants to on this whole thing.
So
I mean,
let me jump in here. Let me just jump in here. There's this famous picture where Carol's at the wedding and she's got her man on a leash, and he's like on all fours on a leash. John, did that make your dick hard?
Does that make my dick hard? I've not really found that to be terribly exciting, to be honest.
It did. Yeah, it did. No,
I don't know if I got that hard over it.
Little teacher fucking fantasy right there. Walk me.
I don't know if I believe John, to be honest.
Yeah. Look, I think, real talk, I think he probably did do that shit. But fuck Carol. And the guy is a methed out piece of shit, but he's punk as fuck, bro. Like,
he is, and that's
he's out
the
there
point.
wearing like.
All I was saying on social media was that I think he was framed. I don't think it was him. I think he was set up for the killing thing. I'm not saying I don't know what he did until I see proof that he did something to the animals. Yeah, they shouldn't be locked up in fucking cages. I agree with that. But every single person that goes through that zoo, that's petting them and taking pictures with them, and every single celebrity who's fucking putting their face in pictures of Exotic Joe or Joe Exotic, whatever. I don't see you in their fucking Twitter feed asking them why they're doing that. So
hey,
don't
you don't know. Maybe
I have a shirt.
Maybe I'm out
Hey, let's
there
be real too,
trolling
guys.
well.
We're on a rap station, so let's not start condemning murderers. Because I have a feeling that a few people we listen to have caught some bodies. That's all I'm saying.
It's not impossible. But again,
no.
Let me just ask Nikki something for a second here. So, of course, the guy who was involved with the documentary, the sort of narrator of it all, Rick Kirkman, he is, he's got a bit of a history himself. He worked with Bill O'Reilly, but I would call him a journalist. So he spent a lot of time with Joe Exotic, and they were filming a bunch of material, and he saw a lot of bad behavior, whether it was the drug use to the animal abuse, and then, of course, Joe Exotic TV studio.
What did he do to the animals? I didn't see that part. Was that on part 6? Because I only watched the part 5. What did he do to the animals?
He killed some tigers, but then and of course he's trafficking in these endangered species, so that's also cagey. But when it comes to just the abuse that Rick saw, he's kicking chickens into these tiger enclosures, and the tigers are mauling him, and just general abuse.
Yes, tigers gotta eat.
Hey man, I was up in Humboldt.
You're mad that they're kicking chickens? What the fuck do you think they do at KFC?
I know.
Fucking massage them before they die? Do you think they give them back rubs to death?
I know, man. I was in Humboldt for about a decade.
Have you been to a fucking slaughterhouse, dude?
Were you there?
Goes down.
He's kicking chickens.
Fine. The chickens deserve better treatment. But then, so a lot of this material was filmed by Kirkman, and then they burned down, his TV studio magically burned down, Nikki. But of course, the idea there, and I don't know if this is true, but that Joe Exotic, he burned it down so that all this other damning video footage wouldn't come to light. How about that, Nikki? How about that?
Kirkman is a dickhead too. You can't believe anything any of these people say. You really?
Except
Joe
Exotic.
That guy? Come on.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying I believe everything about Joe Exotic. I think he's a character. I think he's whatever.
Nikki, you really think that he was set up, and he did have a motive to get rid of Carol?
What was his exact motive? I think he said it because he didn't fucking like her. There was a girl I fucking hated in high school, and I used to, we hated each other. I'd be fuck that bitch. I wish she would. I shouldn't even say this, but I never said I was going to kill her or anything. I'm sure she said she would try and kill me.
Right. Right. So you're just saying Joe Exotic got caught out there.
Capacity. These people in this whole situation, they're in like another fucking planet. They have the mental, like the IQ of like a 2-year-old. So you have to also put that into consideration. They're just saying shit because there's cameras on them. We're used to cameras and we're used to talking in front of a large audience. So we know what to say, and we actually don't even give a shit most of the time, right? We don't really regulate ourselves.
The other thing too is that you can live and die by the editor, man. The editor can make you look like a hero, or he can make you look like a fucking chump. So for all I know, Carol might be cool. I don't think she is, but there it is. Do you guys feel like you've come to some type of like, are you guys good now?
Agree to disagree, I guess.
You want to have some makeup sex or some shit?
Well, she's a little far away. But Nicole, I wish you would.
She's laughing at you, John.
That's fine.
Nikki, I was talking about us having makeup sex, not John.
Oh, I see.
I love you, Jude. I miss you so much.
We'll have some makeup sex for John. Yeah.
Come on.
It'll be healing for all of us.
It's just
Is John
just a
playing
pity.
Xbox with that headset? Nobody could see him, but I can.
Yeah, well, I've got a lot of things in motion here. But so, Nikki, it's a pity. Part of me has died today, knowing that you believe this fraud who's now doing hard time for serious crimes, and you, for some reason, believe in this man's heart, which is deeply corrupt. So, I mean, it saddens me a bit, but I'll try to move past it so we can continue on with our friendship here.
Okay, fine. But, I mean, when he gets out, when he gets pardoned, we're going to have part 2 of this.
All right. I'm bringing the pain.
All right, there it is. I want to thank both of you guys for fucking having a nice debate about Joe Exotica. That's what I wanted to hear.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
To be fair, John, there's more fucking captive tigers than wild tigers because they're getting fucking killed. So, I mean, you ever think about that?
Well, I mean, it's not
that, John.
Yeah, deeply. It's not a good thing. Things could be better. I agree.
Yeah,
it's a shame.
Yeah, they're not like super cool to tigers in India, there, bro. So maybe having a dope dealer owning a tiger isn't the worst shit ever.
I mean, come on. The guy had this weird roadside fucking zoo. I mean, who the hell is going to those things anyway? But I mean, I find that whole world just bizarre.
People want to pet tigers.
Tons of people are going.
How's her fucking zoo? Her zoo looked just as shitty as his zoo, and she's making millions off of it.
She's
like, I don't believe they should be in cages.
She has 7 cats, John. She only has 7 cats in 12 enclosures, and my friend went there once. It is so fucking small what she has, and she calls it a rescue. They're in like a fucking jail cell themselves. So at least Joe, John, see now, you're John Exotic now.
Oh, wow.
At least Joe gave them space. I'm not saying,
Hey, I'm just
let me ask you, let's just end with this. John, are you mad that Joe Exotic is so free with his sexuality?
What?
You're so uptight. Yeah. Joe Exotic is just this methed out guy that fucking raises tigers and fucks young guys and shit like that. And you're just this fucking uptight, fucking jerking off in a sock by himself loser. Are you mad at Joe Exotica?
No, I'm not jealous. I'm not just I'm not jealous of his methy anal sex. That's fine. Go for it. So I've got my own thing going. I got no ill will towards him. Over that.
Nikki, where can people follow you?
At Nickilishious.
Nikki, it's always a pleasure talking to you, my dear. I think Joe did it, but I still like that motherfucker. All right. I'll talk to you later. That was Nickilishious riding for Joe Exotica. Everybody needs a ride or die like that. Nickilishious riding for Joe Exotica, one of the many women riding for killers in prison. There we go. Coming up next, we're gonna have Scoop Deville. He's gonna break down a bit of the Lowrider culture and play the Lowrider mix.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
Shade 45, we are here with one of my favorite DJs, one of my favorite producers, one of my favorite people, Scoop Deville. What's up, Scoop?
Yo, Jude, man, how are you, brother? Man, dude, we crazy times, man. We out here on lockdown.
Not me, bro. I'm going places tonight. Going places.
Well, man, take me with you, man. I'm tired of being home, bro. I'm cooped up crazy over here listening to music 24 hours, just trying to keep sane.
If you hop in your car and come by, I'll stash you a package, and then you can go places, too.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Yes, absolutely. I'm in.
I got you, bro. I got you. I fucking got you, my man. All right, let's talk about Let's talk about lowrider culture. I found it really interesting because I'm a Michigan dude, and I would go to soul concerts and shit like that, and it'd be black people. And I remember going to an Art Laboe thing. Art Laboe is like, that guy's got like the hood pass forever on the West Coast. He's this old ass white dude that does like dedications and shit like that. Plays old soul. Is that a good?
Absolutely.
Is that a good way to describe him? All right. So I go to this Art Laboe show. It's fucking all Chicanos. And it just fucked me up. I didn't understand that shit. So break this shit down to me, like the West Coast Chicanos and soul music, and then how that ties into the lowrider culture.
I mean, as you already know, these neighborhoods and people were living amongst each other. So, it was only right for us to be eating the same foods, to be listening to the same music, doing the same shit, doing bad shit, doing great shit, learning, evolving. And all these things were a part of the culture and lowrider culture and soul music. And it all goes together. It's just, it's something, it's slick. I think Chicanos are so slick with it and very soulful that they just carry that spirit. And it's something that fuels them, and it's a forever culture, forever, that is still being learned about, still finding records that you never heard because there's so much music, you know what I mean? Like, and people were taking it more serious at that time. So when people were playing these records, it was a deeper meaning. There was messages and deep creation and things like that.
It was even like crazy shit. Like I learned, like shout out to Ryu, a mutual friend of ours. Like I didn't even cause I'm coming from Michigan. I don't know all this shit. And like I throw on 18 with a bullet, which is like, I'm 18 with a bullet, and like I didn't even know that was like a fucking gang song. Like that's how deep shit is. Like it was is that 18th
right? And then
Street?
one of the creators of that, bro, was I'm sorry to cut you off. One of the creators of that record was Frank Zappa of 18 with a bullet. Yeah,
get the fuck out of here, Frank Zappa.
Yes, that's a crazy bar that I just figured out recently. Somebody was like, that's Frank Zappa who produced that record. And I was like, what? But it made sense because the voices in there and the characters of how he's singing, like it sounds like Zappa. So I tripped out on that, and yeah, one of the classics, bro. You know what I mean? But that's how deep this oldie shit is that some of the greatest musicians of all time were, a part of these big records that are still relevant.
Yeah. Do you think it is? Because I may be right, I may be wrong, but it seemed to me like the Chicanos was rocking out with the lowrider shit, and then the rappers hopped on afterwards. And then
oh yeah, absolutely.
So
absolutely that.
So do you think they were playing the old school songs because it matched the 60-something Impala or the Chevelles or whatever that just kind of it matched the car?
Absolutely, it was a lifestyle, and I think just having that, they were some of the first superstars and people who had those nice cars, in that time. Speaking of these musicians and people, rolling around in Cadillacs and Chevys and things like that. So it was something already you would see your peers and your elders that you respected already rolling like that. So, you know what I mean? Picking up that lifestyle and taking it. I mean, that's hip hop culture too. At the same time, taking something that's not yours and reinventing it, reintroducing it, and keeping it alive. And you know what I mean? Like,
no,
it's pretty interesting.
I always say that, man. Like, when it comes to sampling, like, I can't give enough credit to these musicians who actually practice for hours and hours in their house and develop these calluses and had to come up with all these different fucking rhythms and shit like that and melodies. But then shout out to these producers that hear that and then reintroduce it to a whole group of people and train their ear to like appreciate a broader kind of music. I know it really helped me a lot. Like, I'd be like, oh shit, that shit goes. And then I'll hear the original, I'll be like, damn, that the original's just as fucking good, if not better. So like, I really see what you're saying as far as like taking something, repurposing it, and then giving it a new life and making people appreciate the OG shit too.
Exactly, making the best of something too, like, you know, hand-me-downs and thrift shopping and things like that. It's all a part of the culture. It's deeper than just trying to you know what I'm saying, look the part. It's more like a lifestyle, and people are still doing it, you know, even crazier nowadays with, you know, fashion and you know, cars and things like that. But it all stems from that special place, you know, where things were just, it was a comforting feeling, these songs and these tones. And, you know, we can never get enough of that. You know, a lot of the greats left behind a lot of amazing blue notes and blueprints, actually, that, you know, inspire everybody in so many different forms.
And like, America's such a big country. It's like the American dream to have like a fucking awesome ass car that you can cruise around in and go places, and it's like this freedom to be able to drive all around, and you can post up in parking lots, holler at fucking chicks. To me, it's something very special that came from here. And I guess my last question for you is, one, do you have any old schools? And if you don't, like, what is your dream old school car?
Man, at the moment, I don't have any old school cars just because the upkeep is crazy.
I know.
And
I know.
I don't got it right now. But I grew up with Lowriders and, you know, just having them.
Yeah, your old man. What'd your old man drive?
Man, my pops had, you know, chocolate brown Cadillacs, you know, midnight blue Fleetwood Cadillacs with, you know, rag tops. All white Chevy Impalas, you know, crazy whips, bombs,
Love
old school bombers, you know, the original, just the feeling of being in that car, and nothing else is being played but classic music. And truth be told, man, I reached out to Art LeBeau and I was like, bro, I'm doing something very special for Rude Jude, and I need that stamp, I need that cosign. And I couldn't get him, you know, in contact with them in time. But you already know I was reaching for the best to get the official approval from the oldie god, one of the oldie gods.
I appreciate you doing that. And you know, Art's old than a motherfucker, so like, so don't take that as a slight. And we really appreciate you doing this Lowrider shit. Shade 45 is beyond rap. It's street culture, and here's some street culture for you. West Coast shit, stemming from the West Coast, and it just reached all over the whole fucking nation. Scoop Deville's Lowrider mix. Thank you so much for doing this, and I would love for you to do it again, bro.
Jude, thank you so much for thinking of me to put this together. It means a lot, and for me to express another part of my upbringing. And these songs are very special to me. Some of them are very rare, came from vinyls and things that you know, out of print. Nobody has these things, and there's mixes. You know, it inspired me to do so much, and I'm gonna continue to do these mixes and keep educating everybody, because it's something that means a lot to me. So to do it on your show with one of my great friends, man. Shout out to Jude. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. You guys enjoy this mix and stay above these times right now.
All right, Scoop. This idea just came to me, but maybe next week you do a live Lowrider mix for these motherfuckers on Instagram and show them what's it about. You give me the heads up and I'll plug the fuck out of it. All right.
Man, I love you, bro. I appreciate you so much, and I'm so proud of you, man. I'm happy for you.
I love you too, and thank you for thank you for everything you've done for music. And you're an A1 dude, man. And I love you, cuz. You be well.
Thank you, Jude. I'll be seeing you soon, brother. Big up, big up.
All right, man. Without any further ado, here's a little Friday motherfucking Lowrider mix. Turn that shit the fuck up. We're gonna get in a good mood, baby. Let's go.
Trouble sleeping, trouble dreaming of you, trouble speaking, trouble thinking of you. Something strange has happened. I just can't get myself together. No kind of way for you. Must have put a spell on my mind. You must have put a spell on my mind and turn me around. I see a sparkle in your eyes. Did I see a teardrop? And I see a sparkle in your I'm still here after telling you so long. I'm still here, baby, after saying that I'd be gone. Now maybe I was just talking out of my head, but baby, if I wasn't, can I take back what I said? 'Cause when I need someone, hey baby, you're right here to hold me. When I need someone, ooh, girl, you're right here to kiss me. When I lost it on a lonely highway. Love on a two-way street, and lost it on a lonely highway. True love will never die.
true love in disguise. I can't help myself, Lord, I want her. I'm doing things against my pride. But love has come again to what was a lonely man. Should I just forget the joy for which it holds? Ignore my heart, let my mind take control, and die. And Lord, we're just strangers in dark corners. Two hearts. As I look back, I watched him for the blame. A voice inside of me says, will he come back? Walk right up to the sun. Walk right up to the sun. We won't fear anyone.
You're now listening to Scoop Deville's Lowrider Mix.
I love you for so many reasons, which means I love you for all seasons. First of all, I love you with the freshness of a spring day. Then I love you with hot passions like the summer sun when June's in to stay. We used to play out in the rain. Your mama scolded us. She said that we were bad. She said that we were bad. I thought I'd better go on. Stepped it up, girl. You once till I was gone. Oh, girl, you look so sad. I picked you up when you fell and got to me. I told you not to cry and held you close to me.
As I was running through the storm to get my umbrella, I stopped in shock when I saw you with another fellow. Oh, wow.
Can you remember the rain? Can you remember the rain? You left me for somebody
Let me be the clock for the time of your life.
I've been believing. Tell it like it is, baby. Whoa, yes I do, girl. I'm telling it like it is, baby. Whoa, yes I do, girl. I love you, and I need to lose some baby, yeah, yeah. Now I'm gonna let you go. Na 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 na, I do, baby. I love you, baby. I do, baby.
Many guys have come to you with a line that wasn't true, and you passed them by. Though you're in the serene, and their lines don't mean a thing, why don't you let me try? Now I don't wear a diamond ring. I don't even know a song to sing. All I know is la 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 la. I love you. Oh, baby, please now. La 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 la. I love you. If I ever saw a girl that I needed in this world, you are the one for me. One for me. Let me hold you in my arms, girl, and fill you with my charms. I'm sure you will see. You will see the things I am saying are true. And the way I explain them to you. Listen to me, la 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 la. I love you, oh baby, la 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 la. I love you.
On a desert, lost without a place to go. But we're so in love with each other, that we wouldn't even know. And I don't care any place, anywhere, just as long as we are there, baby, baby, together, baby, together, baby, baby, just you and me, yeah.
Scoop Deville.
Why won't you
take a chance on me and let me show you how wonderful true love can really be. I could love you for all eternity. Take a chance on me. I know you have been hurt so many times before, but let me show you the kind of love that you've been searching for. Please believe me, I couldn't love you more. Take a chance on me. I love you. Oh yes, I do. So why won't you take a chance and love me too? Give it a try, and I promise I won't let you down. I'll be there anytime you chance to look around, and I will follow you no matter where you're bound. Take a chance on me. Oh, darling, take a chance. Darling, take a chance. Once in a while, just once in a while, I wish you would come up to me. Tell me what you'd like to be. Would you like to be rich and famous? Sure no one else could blame us for dreaming casually. Once in a while, just once in a while, if we let our cares just drift into space, we can always find the time and the place. Maybe Saturn, maybe Mars, though both of us just searching the stars, just dreaming casually. There's many times tried to analyze just what the future's made of. And as the minutes pass, staring to the looking glass, what do I see, Lord? It can't be me, growing old so gracefully. Still the world goes by, and though how hard I try, it keeps leaving me behind. Someday soon I know we'll all have to go, so dreaming can't be that much of a crime.
Deville.
Somebody tell me now, yeah, please, somebody help me now, right now. Oh, tell me, lonely man, baby, what we gonna Some other girls are filling your head with jive. So now you're acting like you don't know that I'm alive. Love, you better wake up, yeah, before we break up and you lose me. To me, the one who really loves you. Susie only wants you until the day that you again have a true love who's far, far away. So love, you better wake up, yeah, before we break up and you lose me. Look to me, the one who really loves
I want love. Gotta have a lot of love. Gotta have a whole lot of love from you, little girl. Gotta have a whole lot of love from you that I got right now. Tonight I was thinking of how we used to be, hoping and praying you to come on back to me. Hear the bells, if you leave me, I'll never
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
All right, shout out to Scoop Deville. If you want that mix, is there a way that we can get that? Is there a way we can send them that mix, or do we just have to do the way we've been doing with the Spotify?
I mean, I can put that together where I can give them a link and they can grab it, provided he's cool.
All right, so yeah. Scoop's good with that. Follow Scoop Deville at Scoop Deville on everything. So it sounds like he's going to do a live Lowrider mix next week. I'll let you guys know about that. Also, text 213-205-3747, 213-205-3747. Get that shit in, and I'll send out the Scoop Deville shit for you on Sunday. So that gives you guys 2 days to text Pill Mix, and I'll send out the Scoop Deville Lowrider mix for everybody out there, and a little something for you to enjoy. Kick back, relax, and think of the better days. Let's go.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you. And now, it's time for News from the Chin with John Z. Matthews.
Got a list here of 3 positions that prove that clothes make sex hotter. So you wear your clothes during the sex. That's exciting.
I know one.
What's that?
That really turns me on.
All right.
I like it when a girl wears clown shoes. I can't even say it with a straight face. No, I like it when a girl fucking when she's wearing a skirt, and then I'll take her and I'll throw her over the table and pull her skirt up and just go ham. Is that on the list?
That's on the list.
See?
It's number 2.
That's my jam, dude.
So it's called.
Fuck, I love that shit.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called the upskirt, as you can imagine.
Oh yeah, because you're going up the skirt. I just call it the bend them over and just ravage, which sounds way better than the upskirt. The upskirt sounds like some shit like Japanese dudes those guys do with the fucking mirrors on their feet.
Yeah, they're out there.
Fuck yeah, they are. They got a crazy culture over there in Japan, where you can go buy used panties and shit off of virgins. Fucking weird, man. But boy, they know how to make a car. Those Toyotas last forever.
It's not bad. I mean, you could really go down a whole rabbit hole of Asian porn where, the women are on the bus and then suddenly these guys get up next to her and then they start rubbing.
Oh, yeah.
But then she's in
and they just grope them and grope them. And then she's like, no. The only thing I fucking hate, is when they whip their dicks out, they look like their dicks are in the witness protection program. And I can't fuck. It's just like, it's a big turn off. I'm like, fuck me, man. Come on. Just show the goddamn vagina and the dick. I need to know what's going on here.
I was watching one the other night where there was a news lady. So she's delivering the news, and then these Asian guys come up, and they start jerking off in her face, and she keeps pressing on, fighting through it, reading the news, and these guys are jerking off on her face, and by the end of it, she's...
Yo, I've seen one of those. I caught a crazy nut to one of those. Those are fucking awesome. Because they're just trying to do their job, and these guys are just like, and she's like, in another news, in fucking Tokyo, blah 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 happened, and just splat. They got even weirder shit. Like, it's I've seen it on fucking YouTube. It's not even like porn, where they just lick each other's eyeballs and shit like that. Like they'll lay them down and then they'll open up their eyes and then they'll just lick their eyeballs.
Oh my, no, I'm not watching that.
I swear, man, Japan is fucking wild, bro.
Something went wrong.
Yeah, they did pretty good at damn near taking over the world. So, got to give them that. Yeah. Can you imagine? What a bitch. You gotta feel like a real fucking bitch, like if you're China or some shit like that, and this little ass punk ass country, this little tiny country just comes in there and just fucking whoops your ass for years. Only thing that got them off of you was us. You wasn't doing shit. You're just sitting there taking a beating. Maybe they did something. I don't know, but based on Empire of the Sun, it didn't seem like they were doing much.
Oh, they were vicious.
Oh, fuck yeah. Do you know? All right, this is like when you want to talk about savage, when you really want to talk about savage, do you know like what's the word when you get injured, like casualties and shit like that? All right, so casualties.
Yeah.
So the Americans and the European soldiers, for like every one, was it 4-1? So like for every 4 guys, 1 guy would give up and go to a prison camp and like just be locked up in a prison camp, like fuck it. Do you know what Japan was?
I would imagine
100 to 1. 100 to 1, bro.
Yeah, they're a bit hardcore. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, those motherfuckers are badass, dude. 100 to 1. They're like, nah, I'm not gonna disgrace my family. I'll just fucking die before I do that shit. 100 to 1. Americans were 4 to 1. They were 100 to 1. They were 25 times more savage than us in World War II. Fucking crazy, dude. Fucking nuts. Those
But
Japanese.
who prevailed? Who prevailed in the end?
Yeah, but you know, we got there kind of late. We let everybody whoop each other's ass, and then we like sold weapons to both sides and showed up like, hey, look at us, we fucking did it. Like, I'm not taking anything away from our war efforts, but you know, come on. They probably shouldn't have did the whole Pearl Harbor thing. I don't know much about the World War II, like the tactics and shit like that, but yeah. If they would have just, you know, not fucked with us, I think we were fucking with them too. I think we were fucking with their trade, and that's why they were like, fuck y'all. We're going after Pearl Harbor, bitch. That's what I heard. And then some people say it was a red herring. The conspiracy theory people that you hate so much.
I do have got some problems with those people.
I know you do. If it's not written in a fucking history book, it didn't happen.
You know I seek the truth. That's just a fact.
You're a fucking lie. You seek whatever they spoon feed you.
All right.
Oh.
So, another.
Hey, just by the way, I'm just shitting on you butt naked in a Christian Dior robe. Just so you know.
Well, that works.
Just taking a beating in the fucking Dior robe. Whatever.
The robe open or
you can't see it, but like I can feel the air. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm sure if someone was sitting across from me, they'd be like, "What's up with the creepy old guy?" But since I'm in here solo, fuck it. It's Friday, y'all. Hey, you might not know it's Friday because every day just blends into the next day because of health. But goddamn, it is Friday. Grab yourself a drink. Fucking cheers. We're having a good one. Shout out to Scoop Deville. He just did the fucking Lowrider mix. Fucking awesome, man. Let's go. Friday, bro. Friday. All right, what do you got for me?
All right, do you want one more or two more little options for clothing sex? The under oral. So that's having
the
oral
under oral?
Well, they're saying keeping the oral going while keeping the underwear on, which I've enjoyed. You know, the woman has her panties on, and then I lick through the panties. That's kind of hot. Come on.
I've done that. Yeah. That was my jam back in high school when they're like, I don't know if I should do it or not. I'm like, that's cool. And then you do the... You get that heat going. You put the heat on the clit. They really like that shit. Yeah.
And you move the panties aside. Start going to town. See?
Yeah.
I'm all about that.
Man, there's so many different ways to have sex. It's funny that we we get into these routines where we're just like, okay, this is you see what works best and then you just go for it. But like sometimes it's cool to just mix it up. You know what I mean? Just kind of give them the old razzle dazzle, fucking lick on their pussy through their panties and shit. Do the hard breathing, get that shit all warm and wet, and then you go in.
And then finally on the list here, they're calling it the counter service, which is just, I mean, you're bending somebody over. They're saying proceed to the nearest table, dresser, etc. Pull down your pants, have your partner bend over, and then just go for it. Which, by the way, I don't really like if I don't take my pants completely off. I've done that, but I just feel, again, kind of like I couldn't run if I had to.
So let me ask you something, John. When you take your pants completely off, do you leave your shoes on, or are you like barefoot?
It depends on the heat of the moment. I may have a sock or two on. It depends.
Oh my God!
I've made some mistakes.
You know how like all cultures are different and shit like that. Like how like white people, generally speaking, this is all they got loofahs now, but generally speaking, white people don't really use washcloths and shit like that. That would be one of our little quirks. Watch porn, dude. Black dudes don't take their socks off, generally speaking. I'll say 70%.
I know, it's distracting. I can't hang with that. But even though
they'll be fucking in footies and shit. I'm like, yo, son.
It's
the
not
fucking
hot.
black footies, bro. Just take off get a goddamn pedicure. You got money? Fucking get a pedicure and fuck this bitch with no fucking socks on. How do you get your gription? You get no gription. You're sliding all over the place.
Again with the gription.
I'm bringing gription back. I don't give a fuck. I just found out it was a fake word, but I'm about to make it a real word. If they can make bae a word, gription's about to be a word, bro. Gription. It makes sense. You need some gription if you're trying to dig up in the pussy, or else you just sliding all over the fucking place.
You're giving it the hard sell.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. All right, but that one is a lot like the upskirt, except for you're just pulling down the fucking pants. It's the same deal. I guess except for the upskirt, you could turn her around, throw her up on the thing where you're face to face, and then just ramming her on the table. Just throwing it out there.
Oh, and finally, on clothing and sex, there's this whole sort of subcategory in porn that I've watched periodically. That clothed female naked man, SFNM. Have you ever watched that? It's kind of like degrading the guy or something, but it's kind of hot, but kind of not, because the guy's getting like beat up a little bit. But the women, they're like in an office and they surround him, and he's naked, and I don't know.
Nah, I never even heard of that, bro. I'll check it. I'll check it out on you, because you know me. I like degrading ass shit. So that sounds pretty fucking degrading. But do they like make fun of him too while he's fucking naked? Look at you, little dick, blah blah blah. I don't like that. I don't like when they're like yelling at dicks and shit like that. But like you're surrounded and butt naked, and they're over there objectifying you. Yeah, all right. I'll take that shit for a spin.
Yeah.
It's called Clothed Woman, Naked Man.
What is it? Clothed female naked man. CFN.
God damn, John, you're a fucking. You're just a goddamn encyclopedia. Weird shit. For fuck's sakes, man.
So
I've just been on Ed Powers lately.
Wow, that guy.
It's so grimy, dude. He's just such a fucking. These beautiful young ladies are just getting fucked by this fat vaudeville motherfucker, dude. It's the best. And he's like, he can't even fucking shit. Like, it's just the best, dude. It's so good, man. So degrading. All right, go ahead. Give me some more news.
Now, you know that we're using Zoom now and again, and other people are using Zoom, the video conferencing software, to dump their boyfriends and girlfriends. And there's this term that some are using, zumping. So they'll, video up the person like, it's not working out. Beat it.
I think, yo. Do you know what I smell?
Hit me.
An opportunity. I smell an opportunity. Instead of using Zoom to dump your girlfriend or boyfriend, fucking can give them a number that they can call. And if you want us to dump your girlfriend or boyfriend, I will be happy to do it for you.
Man.
I just need you to give me a list of reasons why. And I'll be cool about it. I won't be a dick. You want to dump somebody? Here's your opportunity, man. We got you fucking covered. You don't need Zoom. You got Jude.
We'll hook it up.
Way better.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Having you call me up and then tell me that she's no longer... Well, I guess we do that anyway on a daily basis. But the idea that you would call me up and say, hey, you know what? She's not in
I'd be
here.
like, I'd be like, hey, is John there? Yeah, this is him. Would you like to be on the radio? Yeah, I guess. About those sharecropper shoes that you wear, no matter what kind of shoes they are, whether they're Nikes or dress shoes, you just turn them into fucking sharecropper shoes, and your girl doesn't like it anymore. And you got a big chin and no lips, and you're 47 years old with roommates, so she's gonna move on.
She's not liking that drunk sex anymore either. So
that drunk sex. You ever pass out on the chicks? I'm sure.
I mean, you know, back in the day, I was going a little harder than I should have. Some mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made. Hey, it happens, man. It happens. My homegirl, shout out to Chico. Chico, she'll, if she's not into the chick sometimes, she'll get super drunk and just pass out in the middle of the pussy. Like pass out eating pussy. Wop.
Man.
Follow Hiroko Yamamura. Hiroko_Yamamura. Passing out in the pussy. That's the OG homie. She used to let me sleep on her couch when I did Jenny Jones, so I can get an extra $100.
Generous.
Fuck yeah. My job was to take out the trash. I was like, I can't be living here for free. You guys got to give me a fucking chore. They're like, you're on trash. I'm like, got it. Fucking crushed. All right, what else you got?
So Jesse Smollett, he's making more news here, and
oh yeah,
he and one of the brothers, and I've forgotten how to pronounce this. Jeremy, intern Jeremy's with us. Jeremy, how do you pronounce this guy's name again? One of the
Osendaro.
Jeremy checking in.
Osendaro?
Yeah, one of the.
That's his first name or last name?
His last name. He's one of the Osendaro twins, and this one, it looks as though Jesse and by the way, he is one of these twins. These twins are the ones who supposedly tagged him, but obviously Jesse Smollett was in on it, and he hired them to create this drama. But it looks like he, yeah. So it looks like
I'm just. Hey, look. Whether it's true or not, we got to say allegedly until it's proven, or else we get in trouble.
No, it's true.
Yeah. So he allegedly hired these African Trump supporters to fucking put a noose around his neck and then dump bleach on him while he ate Subway.
But now, according to the New York Post, Smollett and Abel Osendaro had an intimate relationship, and they would make frequent trips to a Chicago bathhouse.
Oh yeah, you know what happens in bathhouse?
I didn't even know there were still such thing like a bathhouse.
Fucking butt fucking, bro.
That's what was going
butt
down.
Fucking, son.
Supposedly.
There's this one on 8 Mile, and it's a sauna place, and my mom loves saunas, and she was like, "Oh, we got to go to the sauna place," and they all got private rooms, and you go in there, and you're just like, man, just so much butt fucking has happened in this goddamn place. You don't even want to sit down anywhere. It's just like, ugh. I don't know what it is about gay dudes just liking to butt fuck at like gyms and bathhouses and shit like that and saunas.
Park bathrooms.
Shit like that. 888-742-3345. If you're a gay man and you can explain to me why what you like about going to bathhouses and fucking saunas and gyms and shit like that. Why you like the old fucking and sucking in there? Call up right now, 888-742-3345. We'll play it on Monday. You know us, it's a no judgment zone. I'm purely curious. The last thing I want to do is fucking a sauna. It feels like I'm gonna die.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm like, you can't breathe and shit. You're fucking over there dying. You're like, just 3 more strokes before I pass out. Please.
Everything's moist, crawling with germs.
Oh, bro.
But
so Jussie Smollett is turning into the fucking Tiger King, bro.
Just giving
He's like turning out dudes and shit, putting like doing like weird crime things. He doesn't have any tigers because he's not as cool as Jussie Smollett is nowhere as cool as Tiger King, but he's turning out dudes and fucking shit like that. I don't think that guy was gay either. I think he just was like, yo, I need some dough.
Boy, come on. I mean, the idea that someone could offer me money and I would start having anal sex with them, it's impossible. I mean, you kind of have to have that sort of like a little gay thread in you if you're going to go for come on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look, there's some gayness in you, bro. Like, people that like do like straight guys that end up doing gay porn because of blah, blah, blah. No, bro. There's some gayness in you. Straight guys just don't go doing fucking gay porn. So, yeah, I agree with you. There's some gayness in you, but what he does is he'll use some money to expose it.
Right.
He smelled that little Nigerian gayness, and he was like, all I need is some money and a bathhouse. Take him out to a nice dinner. And I guarantee you, Jussie was catching on that one, bro.
that would hold.
Mike Piazza, bro. He was fucking catching on that one, man.
So based on everything you know about Jussie here, do you think he comes back? Does he survive all this years from now?
Oh, yeah. You know why? Because he's rich.
It doesn't hurt?
Rich people get away with fucking, man. I know so many cats that have beaten fucking cases because they're rich. Every color. They got money. If they can throw money at some shit, they're fine. And that guy's connected, he'll be okay. I do not feel bad for him. He's cool. He's cool with the president, dude. He'll make it. He might have a little heat for like a few years, and then it'll just blow over and he'll be fine. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Got to get you some powerful friends. Remember, hustle hard, hustle big, hustle good, hustle hood. Jeremy, see if you can pull up fucking John Forte's song. He's only got one. So John Forte was he did a lot of writing for the Fugees score. Yeah. And he did like a 99 Red Balloon song. And he got caught. He got caught with like a bunch of dope or some shit like that. But he was rich.
Yeah, I remember that. Remember
that guy? Right. This guy was paid, dude. He was rich. He came from money. He was cool with Carly Simon's son. And I want to say that I think Bush pardoned his ass.
Okay, now it's all coming back to me. I think I thought we were talking about John 14.
Can you imagine just getting caught with bricks? Like, it's not even like you're like some political prisoner or anything. Like, you just got caught with bricks. And Bush is like, fuck it. You're cool with Carly Simon's son. And then Carly Simon, there's a book company, Simon & Schuster. Those are her people. That's how fucking paid they are. So they were just like, they made like 3 phone calls. He did a couple years in jail and he was done. Hustle big, hustle small. I like that song, actually. It's a good song. John Forte did a lot for hip hop. 10 million sales with the Fugees. Why the fuck do we have Jeremy if he can't pull up a goddamn song?
He can't. I didn't allow him to share a screen. We'll work on that for next
that
time.
Son of a bitch.
I have some info
I know
here,
you're trying, Jeremy. I know you're trying.
John Forte, he was busted back in 2000 for carrying 2 suitcases filled with over 1.4 million in liquid cocaine through Newark International Airport.
1.4 million.
Yeah, and he was pardoned in 2008, November 2008.
1.4 million in fucking liquid coke.
Why?
Hey, bro, if you know Carly Simon and Carly Simon's dad and uncle or whoever the fuck owns Simon & Schuster, you're good, bro.
My crew in a little tour
Yeah, this is him.
learned to flip the dough with the money we
I love when that beat drops.
Got in trouble with a bunch of coke. What I knew was George Bush. I got rich friends like Carly Simon.
This is 99. It's crazy.
This is 99, man. I got that liquid coke, son. Turn that shit up. Turn that shit up.
Yeah. Hustle big, hustle small, all y'all relate to it. I'm a culture power baby when I run right through it. What the biz, money,
Shout out to motherfuckers with connections. Go ahead, I ain't mad at you. I'm trying to get some connections myself, man. Let's go. All right, what else you got, bro?
Let's see. I've got Dr. Phil misbehaving.
Hustle big, hustle small.
So Dr. Phil, he is the latest TV doctor, fake doctor, to
that
get into this.
That guy's full of shit. Dr. Phil is full of shit. And
He
fuck
always has
Oprah
been.
for co-signing that fucking piece of shit, fucking charlatan.
So he was on Laura Ingram's show on Fox News last night to argue for loosening the lockdown, and he's saying, I can't show you an x-ray of depression, I can't show you blah, blah, blah. Well, let me just play it for you. So he is here with Laura Ingram, Dr. Phil.
250 people a year die from poverty, and the poverty line is getting such that more and more people are going to fall below that because the economy is crashing around us, and they're doing that because people are dying from the coronavirus. I get that, but look, the fact of the matter is we have people dying. 45,000 people a year die from automobile accidents, 480,000 from cigarettes, 360,000 a year from swimming pools, but we don't shut the country down for that. But yet we're doing it.
All right, I see what he's saying. He's saying there's a lot of deaths, and this is a pandemic, but poverty is going to hurt us more. So media attacked him, right? Is that basically it?
Not just the media, but he's getting just pilloried on Twitter, and of course,
isn't it funny? This guy has been, Dr. Phil has been a piece of shit for the last 15 fucking years. I've been shitting on Dr. Phil for the last fucking 15 years. This guy's a fake fucking doctor. He ain't shit. Remember the lady that fucking, the lady that was in The Shining, and he took advantage of her, and all he does is take advantage of people's misery, and then pretends like he gives a fuck. And like now they decided to go after him.
Well, he crossed the line. Touched the third rail.
Yeah, he crossed the line. He went against what the media tells you to fucking do. So then he got buried. This guy's been a piece of shit for fucking 15 years. This is it. They're like, okay, now this is it. Fuck Dr. Phil.
Yeah, but I mean,
Fuck
there
that guy.
are other cases out there in the recent weeks where these TV doctors are getting creamed for the exact same behavior. So it's just strange that he would go out there and start
For not walking the line.
Well, I mean, it's just
for having a differing. I remember you could have a differing opinion without being canceled. Those were the days.
He has been canceled.
I don't even have to agree with the motherfucker. All I'm just saying is like somebody should be able to have a differing opinion without being canceled. And I fucking hate Dr. Phil. I fucking hate that guy. And the shit that they're digging up on him is probably true. And guess what? It's been fucking true. But they didn't bring that shit up until he stepped out of line. So fuck them and fuck him.
You're right, Deb.
They knew about that shit since forever. They didn't bring that shit up until he stepped out of line. Fuck them. And fuck Dr. Phil. Don't you find that just a little bit like, come on, man?
Well, the part I don't like is that so suddenly, when, as you point out, they're going after what they don't like about what he recently did, but then they just pile on with, oh, by the way, back in 1988, this happened. And then Twitter
and then there was like, 1988 was like 30 fucking years ago, and like shit was different back then, and then they hold you to the same standards of today, and you're like, hey, shit was different 30 years ago. I really fucking cannot stand the culture that we live in right now. It is the fucking worst, and I fucking hate Dr. Phil. And I'm not riding for him at all. Fuck Dr. Phil. But I just find it, isn't it funny that all that shit came up? It's been there. But all that shit came up when he stepped out of line.
The pile-on is happening.
Is someone good or are they bad? Are you a good person or are you a bad person? And if you're a bad person, should you be exposed? Because right now we're showing that like you can be a bad person as long as you walk lockstep with the fucking with whatever the fuck they want you to believe in, and the minute you don't, they expose your badness. But they've always known about your badness. It's fucking bullshit, dude. It's fucking bull fucking shit, dude.
I do have some good news for you.
That wasn't the good news that Dr. Phil got buried? No. Fuck that dude.
No, that's partially good.
And now, time for good news.
I've got a 99-year-old veteran over in the UK, and you've probably come across this last couple of days, but he raised a shocking amount of money in not much time at all. $23 million for Britain's healthcare system, but just by walking in his garden. Again, he's a 99-year-old vet, and he just sort of walked in his garden back and forth, set up one of these fundraising pages, and people responded to it, and now he literally raised $23 million in no time
just
at all.
Just to walk back and forth in the garden?
Yeah, right before his 100th birthday, he was hoping to have it.
So what are they going to do with all that money?
Give it to the health service over in Britain to help them cope with this problem over there.
Oh yeah, they'll know what to do with it.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah, you never know. It's like, hopefully they do something right with it. But that's the thing. It's like when the system's corrupt, and then they just throw more money at the fucking thing. It's just like, you're not solving any problems. You just gave more money to a corrupt system. But shout out to the fucking old guy for walking back and forth 23 times and making $23 million.
He served in India during World War II. He's...
Damn, son.
Yeah. He's an old guy. Just about 100 years old.
That guy, yeah, he throwback shit. By the way, just so you know, myself, I'm doing the same shit. I'm not going to raise as much money, clearly. But I'm getting with Optimal. They're a Detroit brand, and Detroit's getting hit pretty bad with coronavirus. So we're gonna do a limited edition T-shirt drop. All the money I make is we have to find a reputable place where we can give the money to, because it doesn't matter. Like, if we make all this money and then we just give it to some fucking dipshit, it doesn't matter. So we're working on finding a place to give the money to, and and they're gonna match. I'm not taking any money, and they're gonna match. They're gonna match my donation. So hopefully we can throw a little something to Detroit. That'll be lined up next week. It's not gonna be 21 million because I'm not a fucking World War II vet who's 100 years old. I'm just a functioning drug addict, butt naked on the couch. But we're all trying to do our thing. That's it. We're all just trying to do our thing. And shout out to the old fucking guy. And hopefully that money finds a good place and it can help. And it doesn't line the pockets of fucking administrators, which it probably will. There it is. That's the good news. What, John?
No, we're good. Yeah. Nope. I think that's preferred. People don't steal it.
Yeah.
I'd support that.
No, yeah. Please don't steal the $23 million. I don't want to see the president of some goddamn hospital roll up in a brand new Lexus because some fucking death door ass motherfucker walk back and forth in the garden. Just let's try to get this corona shit under control. For Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
All right, that was the news. Hey, everybody, that was the news. Have a good ass weekend.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
All right, y'all. I want to thank Dan, Jeremy, motherfucking Keenan, John. Everybody's been busting ass, just trying to do the best they can. We're getting through this shit. Keep your head up with this corona shit. It ain't gonna be forever. Just be patient. And I'm gonna hold you down from the couch. And I will talk to you on Monday. Everybody have a great weekend. And we're out this bitch.